On one of my recent firewood hauling trips out of the forest, I noticed a bunch of mushrooms on a dead standing hemlock tree along the path. I'm no mushroom expert, so I typically don't mess with any wild mushrooms growing in the forest. But after doing some research, I learned that what I had found was a type of reishi mushroom called Ganoderma suge, which gets the name Ganoderma because it has a shiny skin on the top, and suge because it grows on the eastern hemlock, aka Tsuga canadensis. Another common name for this mushroom is the hemlock varnish shelf, and you can see from these images why it's such a fitting name. A quick word of caution to people out there about wild mushrooms. There are plenty of mushrooms out there which can make you feel super crummy or even kill you, so if you aren't sure about what you're doing, please seek some advice from some experts on the subject before you start consuming mushrooms that you find in the forest.
This is a dead hemlock tree. Standing dead, you can see all the woodpecker holes and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna collect some of these. Okay, so haven't made a video about this yet, but this was a gift from Uncle Jeff. It's a beautiful handmade knife. Beautiful Damascus steel blade made with high carbon steel. So we're gonna use this to get some reishi mushroom. Beautiful.
This knife was an absolute pleasure to use. First off, it's just beautiful to look at. The Damascus blade is gorgeous and it's matched very nicely with the antler handle. It just feels very balanced. The carbon steel blade keeps a very sharp edge, and the thick blade is rugged enough for our many outdoor adventures in the forest. Thank you very much, Uncle Jeff. I hope you and Aunt Kathleen are doing well out there in California. We miss you very much, and we hope we can see you soon.
Okay, so we still have a bunch left on the tree. But look at how much we've got in the bag. I think this is plenty for us right now. Dusty. What's this? Good boy. Good boy. Come on. That's it. Dusty, can you say hi to everyone? Dusty, can you say hi to everyone on YouTube? What a good dog. You're a good dog, Dusty. Good dog, Dusty. Good boy. Hello, Mr. Toad. How are you? Dusty, be gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle, Dusty. He doesn't want to bother you. You don't need to bother him. You're more interested in that little fungus, huh? Dusty, you let him be. He's a nice little toad. So let's see how much we've got so far. Tear this out. Okay, so the plate is on there, teared it, and okay, 1 pound, 6.5 ounces. That's just from 2 mushrooms. Okay, so I've been trying a couple different ways of cutting through the reishi. It's a pretty tough mushroom as far as mushrooms go, but I've tried using this serrated knife and it was working, but it was a bit tough, and I've got this cleaver which is very sharp, and if I just slice through the underside 4 or 5 times, just making nice long strokes, it tends to get through it quite easily. Oh, that one only took 3. Okay, we've got 3 big plates full of reishi mushrooms.
To end the video, I just want to say a few words about how I use the mushrooms. I dried the mushrooms in the oven set to 175 degrees Fahrenheit until they were completely dry. For me, this took a fairly long time, close to 7 hours. During this time, the whole first floor of the house smelled like portobello mushrooms. Once I was done drying them, I placed them into mason jars for dry storage, and you can take out a few pieces of the mushroom and boil them in water for a while to make a mushroom tea. You have to boil them until the water turns a nice rich brown color, and for me, this took about an hour. You can probably eat the mushroom also, but I just drank the tea, which is supposed to be very good for your health. I think if you want to eat the mushroom, you'll probably want to cut off the varnishy skin on the top of the mushroom, since it'll probably have a bit of a plasticky texture. The whole mushroom is edible, but Many people just eat the white edges because they're already soft and you don't have to remove any other part of the mushroom. I would say that the taste is not unlike a portobello mushroom, but with a slightly bitter aftertaste. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, stay well, and I hope to connect with you on our next video. Cheers.